Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Alright guys, so welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video we'll be looking at the Necrozma deck from latest Unified Minds set. So as you can see, it is 130 HP Psychic Pokemon. It is a basic Pokemon and it is also non-GX or non-EX Pokemon as well. It is a number 800 and it is a Prism Pokemon. But we don't care too much about the number or the type. What's so special about Necrozma is definitely special laser attack. So for 2 Psychic Energies and 1 Chorus Energy, for example, you can special laser your opponent for 100 plus, which basically means that you can go for like 100 plus 60 damage if this Pokemon have any special energy attached to it. So hitting for 160 for Pokemon that is not GX is pretty good. I mean, it is definitely very good. Unfortunately, it won't be enough for the one-hit knockout versus pretty much 90% of GX Pokemons in play. But for example, you can one-hit knock out the Din GX, which is pretty good. In order to knock out some other GX Pokemons, we're gonna need some sort of extra damage placement, like Shrine of Punishment, so we can force our opponents to get 10 between turns, which is good because then if the Shrine is at least 1 turn in play, we can have 2 extra damage counters on GX Pokemons like Blacephalon, for example, and then Necrozma can just do the rest of the job. But even more better is also Spell Tag that can add 4 damage counters once our Psychic Pokemon with a Spell Tag is knocked out, so that's also pretty good. What's also very good here is definitely Distortion Door Giratina, because with Distortion Door Giratina we can add even 1 more damage counter to our Pokemon's to our opponent's Pokemons on the bench, meaning that then we can also hit for more than 160 non-GX Pokemons if it's necessary. Other than that, there is Invasion, Downwing Necrozma. Of course, you're probably going to ask yourself, why would you run Downwing if you play Shrine of Punishment, because you're just going to hurt your GX Necrozma? Well, that's true. That's basically true, there's no question about that, but the reason for that is just because you can use Moon Eclipse GX, and if you can use GX attack, and if you can use it in a format where Guzma is not available, that's very good. I mean, still, you can go for 180, you can go for even more than that, depends if there's a Shrine or Distortion Door Giratina in play. If you have less price cards in play, that Moon Eclipse can definitely turn the game into our favor. And last but not least, there's a Malamar with a Psychic Recharge that can be used for, energy rechargement, so we can easily power up our Necrozma. And Jirachi with a Stellar Wish, so we can, basically look at the top 5 cards of the deck and pretty much real trainer card and put it back into our hand. So what I really like the most about this deck is definitely Recycle Energy, meaning that in order to attack with Necrozma you just need 2 Malamars in play, so you can, twice recharge Special Laser, and once Necrozma is knocked out with, Recycle Energy, that Recycle Energy will go back into our hand, so every single turn we will be ready to have that extra energy attachment for the special laser and for 160 damage. So that is pretty much all about Pokemons, 18 Pokemons as you can see. Moving on to the item cards, of course we're going to find 4 copies of Custom Catcher, there is no question about that. For the setup and Pokemon Search, 4 Mystery Treasures and 4 copies of Communication, kind of like it. Maybe even Cherish Ball can be included, but just for 1 copy of GX, I wouldn't recommend running it anyways. Some other item cards we're going to find in this deck list, of course, going to be 1 Reset Stamp, 2 copies of Switch cards, and 2 copies of Shrine of Punishment as the Stadium Decision, 2 of each Escape Board, and Special Tag. Escape Board, very good for that. Jirachi, so we can then have, retreat with Jirachi to something else while we are charging energies with Malamar and also we can use Stellar Wish into our favor. Draw supporters, I'm running 10 of them, 4 of each, Cynthia, 2 Erikas, and 4 copies of Lillie. Of course, for the consistency, 11 energies, which 5 of them are going to be special energy cards, which one of those energies is the Beast Energy. Why Beast Energy? Well, because downwing Necrozma is GX, you know, and Necrozma can also use it just for the special laser, but damage won't be increased. But of course, with the Moon Eclipse and Beast Energy, we can go for 210, which can be even more stronger than, especially if we already use that spell tag, because then we can even increase the damage output and technically one-hit knockout even some tag team Pokemons in play. 4 Recycles and 6 regular Psychic Energies, and that is pretty much the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. Definitely very good post-rotation deck, and Necrozma always being strong. You know, we had that Ultra Necrozma-GX deck with the Malamar, then we had that Malamar Giratina Shining Lugia deck, and then of course right now we have Downswing Necrozma-GX. So we have plenty of, you know, good strong options and combinations with Malamar, and this is one of them. So make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Also hit the comment below and let me know what you think about this deck list. That's all for now for the video introduction. Let's move on to some game tests so you can see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so I changed 4 Recycle Energies down to 2, and I additionally added 2 regular Psychic type energies, because I felt that with with only 6 Psychic energies, I don't have the fastest possible setup that I should have. So decided to, you know, reduce it a little bit and to see what's gonna happen after I do it. Alright, so Shramish can evolve into Prelum if I'm not wrong, and he can swing with 1 energy for like 30 plus 90 if your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep. Something like that. Merip says that once during your turn, if the Merip is the active one, you can you might leave your opponent's active Pokemon asleep. Or if you are affected by the special condition, you're hitting for 120, something like that. Alright, so it will be 1 prize for 1 prize. The question is just who can swing first and who can swing faster. There is a switch for the Merip, and we're gonna see that Fluffy Pillow ability. So for me, the most important thing here is somehow to find a Draw supporter. Inkay is a very nice top deck. No Draw supporter. Oof, that's tough. That's really tough. So I'm gonna need that custom catcher here in order to grab myself another Necrozma. Yeah, I should go for another Necrozma. Escape Board. I can retreat, let's say, to my Necrozma. Then I can play my switch back onto my Jirachi and use custom catcher. Oh wow, that's even worse. Okay, that definitely not looking good. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna have Mystery Treasure next turn for, let's say, any Psychic Pokemon that communication into Jirachi. I'm already 1 turn behind my opponent, so whenever you play Pokemon that has the Spore attack from your hand, during your turn you might leave your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned and asleep. So yeah, there is the Prelum, which says Prey Down, Strike, and Spore, 120. Yeah, if your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, this attack does 90 more damage. I lost my Jirachi. I don't know why in the world I retreated back to my Jirachi. That was such a noob mistake here. And at least I top deck Giratina, which is something, but still. Doesn't matter. I need to play my Pokemon Communication for Inkay in order to grab myself another Jirachi play. Well, yeah, that's pretty bad. Especially if I don't find a Drow supporter this turn. Well, finally there it is, a Lillie. Maybe I can even start attacking this turn, who knows, maybe not. There is a Shrine, there is the Energy, as well as Escape Board. All I can really do is just attach Energy and switch for sure onto my Necrozma so I can preserve my Jirachi and pass back to my opponent and see if he can somehow knocks out my Necrozma. If not, then I can tank a little bit with Necrozma in the front. Maybe trying a way to find retreat option here. So, nope, that's gonna be 130, that's exactly enough for the knockout. So, it was good to do something like this. I mean, I'm doing my best. I did made a mistake. I did made a huge misplay by that Jirachi discardment. By switching and retreating back to Jirachi. That's what I was looking forward to say. But never mind. I'm hoping to still win this game, because theoretically this deck should be faster, plus at one specific time I'm gonna have my GX Downwing Necrozma available for that Moon Eclipse GX, so it's gonna happen sooner or later. Energy attachment, Cynthia, so I need just one Malamar, no sign of it, but I will have it. Alright, there is a Malamar. Other than that, I'm gonna use also my communication so I can grab myself another Malamar. So right now is just perfect time to set those Malamars in play. And also to use my Giratina with Distortion Door so I can power one energy to it. What if we go to Merip damage and to, let's say, Among Us? I can use two Psychic recharges, one of course for Necrozma. This is weak on the Psychic, and another one to Giratina. So in this case I'm not gonna need special energy in order to attack my opponent for the knockout. I'm gonna go with Lillie into my hand, just in case. Alright, so I can swing with the special laser for 160. For a 200. 100 times 2 because of the weakness. And there is a spell tag. Alright, very good card, because with the spell tag I can actually knock Merip out and equal the price cards at the next turn. That's a very important thing. What's also important, definitely, that he needs to put another Shramish in play, and there is a Slumbering Forest which says that if a Pokemon is asleep, its owner flips 2 coins instead of the 1. That special condition between turns, for that special condition between turns, if either of them is tails, that Pokemon is still asleep. Pretty good. I'm really happy to see that he removed Shrine from play because of my Downwing Necrozma. Alright, other than that, spell tag. I'm good to go with Lillie. Actually, I need just... You gotta be kidding me, right? Jirachi, maybe for... I don't need Cynthia, I need Communicate. I need Mysterious Treasure, actually. Well, okay. I can even attack with my Malamar, I guess. Something like this, and then one Psych Recharge can go to, let's say, Malamar, so theoretically I can swing even with the Malamar next turn for the knockout. Alright, with that being said, Shadow Impact for the knockout, 260 but 130, doesn't really matter. Somebody needs to take the punishment, and let's put some damage counters on the Malamar. Alright, down to 4 prize cards. And my opponent can swing my Giratina probably this turn for the knockout if he will have another prelim in play. If that happens, then Spell Tag can be triggered and activated for the knockout versus Mareep. And after that, I can probably find myself downwing Necrozma and attack with it for the GX attack and skip my opponent technically taking a prize card without pair of the custom catcher, or maybe Guzma, because who knows, maybe he even run Guzma in his deck. And I'm expecting to see Guzmas instead of the custom catcher, because he's not playing post-rotation build at all. So, Cynthia, all he really needs is just energy card in order for the knockout. I just hope that he won't have Field Blower, because then that's just going to be the GG. Okay. Resistance, and then just Poison, trigger it for the knockout, and I can't use my Spell Tag as the ability here, and that's pretty sad. Well, with that being said, he's moving down to 2 prize cards. I really forget about the Poison damage. Poison should just finish the job. Anyways. I need to knock the ants out, but it doesn't matter too much, right? Not at all. Okay, really tough decision here, so let's just go with a Cynthia play. I think we are losing it. Yeah, especially now without energy. Just for the communication. Not enough. So I guess I can trade my Necrozma for some sort of Malamar play, right? And then I'm gonna swing him with my Giratina back. So I will have enough for the knockout. But other than that, I'm not sure if he will have enough resources to come back. We shall see. I'm going down to 3 prize cards. If that Spell Tag was at least triggered, that would change things dramatically. But it was not. So I'm down to like 3 prize cards and a Mysterious Treasure. Maybe a little bit too late. Maybe a little bit too late, but maybe better late than never, right? Still next turn, I can theoretically use my GX attack. So there's a communication for another prelim. I see 3 of them in the discard pile, so this might be opportunity for me, especially if he can't set another Shramish in play. I can theoretically win the game. Okay, there is a prelim, so none of those cards were actually priced for my opponent. Still, he needs also a energy card. Worst thing that can happen is that I won't be able to switch if he missed the knockout. But there's the Rainbow Energy, and there's the Lillie for 3, as long as there is no Rescue Stretcher. I can actually win this game, which might sound ridiculous, but Yeah, I can theoretically win the game. It definitely sounds ridiculous, but we are back in game, boys. Alright, he will need like 2 turns for the setup. And if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 70 more. Alright, so theoretically with Among Us, he can knock my Malamar out or Jirachi. Then again, finding myself 2 times Giratina. Yeah, if I have 3 of them, theoretically the Mary could be knocked out. I don't. Who needs spell tag right now? Nobody. Nobody needs the spell tag right now. So Psych Recharge times 3. And I'm ready for the knockout. I'm just wondering if I should go right now with the GX or next turn with the GX. I think I should go next turn with the GX. I'm trying to find a way if there's something that he can surprise me there that I don't see. And what about Erika's Hospitality? For some extra resources here and there. And what about the Still Wish? Reset Stamp. You gotta be kidding. This is gonna be probably the GG, but still he have a Rangro, so that Reset Stamp wouldn't be that effective. But still, it might be super effective. So I'm gonna retreat. Put down Necrozma. Put down the Stadium. And swing with the Dark Flash. Alright, I'm looking forward to use my Moon Eclipse next turn. But what I'm also looking forward to find is definitely a Switch card. And I played both of them. Ooh. Okay. Okay. If I don't wake up, then that might be a trouble for me. Okay, definitely. I might stuck forever in the front. Ooh, not looking good. Fluffy pillow. Maybe I can flip 2 heads on the coin flip. Maybe I can't. There is a Nest Ball. He can grab the Ditto, put him on the bench. No sign of the Ditto. Alright, so why I didn't attack with the Malamar for the knockout and then try to invade, retreat. Yeah, I don't know what was on my mind when I was doing this. I really don't know what was on my mind. Anyways, I'm gonna need to find a way somehow to wake up. Which is not gonna be the easiest thing in the world. But I'm gonna need to find a way to wake up. In order to do that, I'm gonna need double custom catcher play, so I can move that Merip from play and lock my opponent in the front with his DNC. This is literally the only thing available for me. 1 heads, 1 tails. Ooh, it was so close. I'm not even running an extra stadium card in play. I'm only running 2 of them, so whew. What a finishing turns here. Who's gonna win? Probably I'm gonna deck out because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to draw, you know, 2 copies of there's no way that I'm gonna get 2 heads on the coin flip. 2 heads on the coin flip. All I really need. Then I'm just probably gonna retreat on the Necrozma, swing for the knockout, and try to Moon Eclipse last turn. So there's Escape Board on that top Lele, and 1 heads, 2 heads on the coin flip. That's the GG. That should be a GG. That should be a GG. Whew, that was very close. That was very close. I'm wondering where are I'm wondering where's the Rescue Stretcher. I mean, he don't have Rescue Stretcher, and without Rescue Stretcher, he can't simply win this game. I mean, that's true. Without Rescue Stretcher, you can't really win the game. And I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna power up my Necrozma on the bench, just in case, but he decided to give up. Oh, what a nice comeback that was. Oh, what a thriller game at the end. Trainer cards. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 2 copies of Rescue Stretchers. He couldn't find a single one. And that's really, really sad thing because, yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to say. I mean, he did play 2 Rescue Stretchers, but both of them were actually prize card. Or maybe they was not. Maybe Reset Stamp actually completely destroyed my opponent. It would probably destroy him even more because he had a Oranguru on the bench, so theoretically with a Oranguru in play, he made himself, you know, a decent comeback with, you know, at least draw support, but other than that, it was unfortunately not enough. So, this is the deck list that we played against. 4 copies of Shramish, 4 Brelums, 1 of each Fungus and Amoonguss, the Ansi, Oranguru, Ditto was also prized, and 3 copies of Merip, 1 Tapu Lele, and yeah, 4 Ultra Ball for Nazball, 3 Communications, Rescue Stretchers. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, that's it. That's the GG. Managed to win the game, and I'm really happy with it. Thank you guys for watching this thriller game. I hope you enjoy watching it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. As always, we'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.